Welcome to Football with Cheese. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. In this video, I'm going to do a breakdown of the two Iowa State receivers, two players I like a lot. So make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a video. Enable notifications. There are a lot more stuff coming. I'm not sure how many more breakdowns I'm going to do, maybe one or two more. Most of the videos coming, there's going to be position rankings, then I'm going to do my top 100, and we have a couple more mocks coming. And on Tuesday night, I'm going to be on a podcast doing a mock draft with some other content creators, but I'll go over that at the end. So the two Iowa State receivers are Jaylin Noel and Jayden Higgins. Let's start with Noel. He is explosive. He's probably the most explosive player in the entire draft and one of the best athletes in the entire draft. He has such quick feet. And even though he's undersized, he is so slippery. He's very hard to press because he's so quick off the line. If you do get your hands on him, you can push him off the route because he is undersized, but he's just so quick. It's hard to do that, especially if he's in motion. You have no chance. So just send him in motion like all the time. If you watch the NFL these days, there's motion in almost every play. He is the prototypical slot receiver in today's NFL, and he's a terrific route runner. Yak monster. Yards after catch is what Yak stands for. So good in the open field. He has return ability. You can put him in as your punt and kick returner from day one. He ran a 4.39 40, so he's got really good speed. He's just all around a freak athlete. He's so explosive. It's unbelievable to watch some of his plays where the DBs just cannot do anything with him. He makes them miss in the open field. I know it sounds amazing, but there are some weaknesses, stuff we need to go over. Like I said earlier, he is undersized, and he has short arms and small hands for the position. He did not have a ton of drops, but that could be an issue, especially in really bad weather. He doesn't break any tackles in the open field. He just makes people miss. But unlike Jaylin Noel, he doesn't break a lot of tackles. He has the deep speed because he's 4.39, but he doesn't really track the ball well on deep routes, so he's probably more of just a slot, but he's so good at that. And he did play with Jayden Higgins, who I'm going to talk about in a second. And a lot of the plays that Noel made, it's because Higgins cleared the defense out going on like a deep route, like a 9 route, something like that, and it left the middle of the field wide open for Noel. So he's not a number one receiver. He's going to have to be at least a second option. That's okay. He can play with a really good number one and let that person clear it out, just like in college. His comp, I'm going to go Tyler Lockett, longtime Seahawk receiver. Both of them undersized. Both of them have smaller hands than normal for the position. But Lockett was a very good player. Not a great player, not like a Hall of Famer, but a very good player for years for Seattle. And he went in the 3rd round. And that's where I think Noel's going. He should go 2nd round. He's going to be my top 50. But I think he'll go 3rd round because slot receivers typically fall because most teams just don't need a slot receiver. Probably 2/3 of the league is not going to draft a slot receiver because they don't need it. So he could fall. Now, his teammate Jayden Higgins, very different type of receiver. So Higgins is 6'4", 214. He has what you want in size, speed, and hands combination. He's built like an NFL player. He rarely drops the ball. He consistently beats man coverage. Very hard to man up on him. For his size, 6'4", 214, he's a very good route runner. Can run just about any route. Has the whole route tree in his disposal. He is the perfect outside receiver, but he has the quickness to play in the slot. He played over 200 career snaps in the slot at Iowa State, so you can move him around. For some reason, when he's on the right side, playing outside receiver, his production just went up. He's a good blocker in the running game. Maybe not elite. You'd think he'd be a little better maybe because of his size, but he's still above average. He tracks the ball exceptionally well on deep balls. He'll fight for it. He ran a 4.47, which is great for his size. But I think he's a better deep threat than that 40 time indicates. His 10-yard split wasn't great. His 20-yard split was better, but his 40 was 4.47, so he got faster as it went, so he's a long strider. His jumps, the vertical and broad jump in the combine, were in the 92nd percentile, which is outstanding for someone who's 6'4". So he's got a lot of explosiveness. And he's just got that natural feel for the game. He looks so smooth. It's just like football was made for him. He's just a really good player and very productive at Iowa State. Okay, so weaknesses. He's not a big yards after catch guy. Most big receivers are not. He doesn't always secure the ball quickly. We talked about in the Jaylin Noel's video how he can, on the run, secure it without losing momentum. Higgins typically does. That's one of the reasons why his yards after catch isn't great. He does take a second to secure the ball. That's all right. Big receivers can get away with that. While he rarely drops the ball, his hands are only 9 inches, which is pretty small. For someone who's 6'4", you expect to be 9.5 or 10. So I'm not too worried about it, but that could be an issue down the line. Comps. So the most common comp I have seen is Nico Collins. I know, that's crazy, because Nico Collins is one of the best 5 receivers in the NFL for the Texans. But I get it. If you look at their comparison, size, their workout, the way they play, he could be Nico Collins. He has that ceiling. I don't know if he's that good, but it's possible. He could be a terror if he hits the ceiling, just like Nico. He should go in the first round in this draft. It's not a strong first round. He should go in the top 32. No one is projecting it. Most people think he's going early to mid-second. We'll see. I think he should go first, but maybe New England, early first round. I do not think he falls to pick 54 in Green Bay, despite all the Packer fans mocking that. He's just too good. So any of those teams picking early second round would make a ton of sense. Packer fans, if you want him, you're either going to have to trade back from the first round to early second, or you're going to have to move up from 54, because he's not lasting to 54. All right, so those are breakdowns of those Iowa State receivers. I like them both higher than consensus. You'll see where I like them when I do my top 100. On Tuesday the 22nd, 2 days before the draft, 6 days from today, going to be on the Sports Truth podcast. I was on about a month ago with the 6-4-3 and out guys. I will be doing a mock draft with 3 others. I have 2 divisions. I have the NFC North and AFC South. I'll link the podcast in the description. I'll remind you in other videos. So make sure you are subscribed. Hit the bell for notification. Like this video. Check out these if you have not. Share this with anyone who loves football, and I'll catch you in the next one.